Okie dokie now. I have reviewed BrainRush, but it wasn't really a review. I was doing more of a it was one of those creepy moment videos that I just put on there, like slapped on there, because I wanted to do a creepy moments, because I haven't done one at that time, and I got just so much like backlash on it, messages through my personal Facebook. So I'm going to do a review, right? Thoughts review, retrospective of, in my opinion, one of the coolest, underrated live action game show that was on Cartoon Network, BrainRush. Now, I'm not the first person to talk about this show, but my channel, I love the show, so why not? Now, unwitting contestants are asked to answer trivia questions on roller coasters. The show takes place at Knott's Berry Farm in Buena Park, California. It's where most of a lot of my favorite YouTubers will go. Now, round one is a quick quiz. It's where the boomerang, the first coaster is boomerang. The host sits on the boomerang. Anyone who sits next to the host becomes a contestant. Each contestant is asked a series of questions over the course of the ride. As noted in episode 4, the total ride is 1 minute and 45 seconds. Each correct answer is worth $25. The two contestants with the most money advance to the second round. In the event of a tie or a tiebreaker question with a numerical answer is asked, generally the question is about the boomerang coaster. The contestant whose guess is the closest to the correct answer without going over moves on. The eliminated contestant is paid her winnings immediately. And then we go to a different round with Silver Bullet. Each of the remaining two players picks one of two games hidden in two colored envelopes, which is pretty cool. The player with the least earnings from level 1 goes first. Generally, each part of the game is worth $50, and both games have the same amount of money available, $300. The money from both rounds are combined, and the person with the most money at the end of this round wins the game. The losing contestant is paid his or her winnings immediately as well. If there is a tie at the end of round 2, a numerical question is asked in a similar manner to round 1. And then you get games in round 2, with Streetwise. The host tells the player 5 letters of the alphabet during the ride, and at the end of the ride, the player must remember those 5 letters. Each letter correctly recalled is worth $50. And in addition, regardless of the player's performance, the player is given the 5 correct letters and must unscramble them into a slang word based on a clue given by the host. It was a bit of a weird one. I remember the regular rotator. The player is read a short story, typically an article from USA Today. As the coaster moves up the lift hill, he or she is then asked 6 questions about the story over the course of the ride. Another one, my favorite ones I like more are from round 3, where you ask questions, and a lot of them, like round 2, round 1, or round whatever. I love. He asked, "What's name 4 of the incumbent governors of the United States?" And someone said Arnold Schwarzenegger, he was still governor at the time. That was really cool. Name 4 Transformers, Autobots, or Decepticons. And then you get represent. During the ride, the host tells the player 3 random words, and there are 3 random pictures shown around the park after the ride. The player can list any of the words or pictures for $50. The player looks for 3 letters. For the hurling hangman, while on the ride, at the end of the ride, they can recall the letters for $50. Afterward, they can use the letters to complete 3 words within a time. Round 2, I wasn't really a fan of. And then you got Motor Mouth, which is round 3, accelerator ride. The contestants select one of 4 categories for the round prior to the start of the final level. He or she is given the chance to eat a food item for a $100 bonus. The contestant must eat the entire dish to earn the bonus. Categories are Zap Pal, superheroes and comic books, penalty box, sports, watch out, television and movies, and then know it all, general knowledge, which that's where the governor questions I remember. The contestant is asked a question with multiple answers and must give a many correct answer as possible over the course of the ride, a total of 24 seconds in length. The first correct answer is worth $50. Each additional correct answer is worth $50 more than the previous one. For example, giving 5 correct answers wins $750, or $50 plus 100, 150 plus 200, 200 plus 250. Afterwards, he or she is given the option of keeping all their winnings or risking half of it on one final question. The contestant sits on the coaster in the station to answer the question. If the contestant gives the correct answer, the light turns green. He or she doubles his or her winnings, and the coaster takes off immediately. However, if the answer is incorrect, lights turn red. The contestant loses half of their total. Total is rounded down in the event of having an odd amount in the later event. The host offers the player a final ride anyway, regardless of the result. Yes, the $100 bonus for eating the food is not doubled or halved. The show premiered, again, June 20th, 2009, as part of live-action programming block for Cartoon Network CN Real. I wish that, I would want that than Cartoonado. And contestants were Antoine, Darnell, Chris, Matt, Austin, and Devin. And the winners total were halved in episode 1, episode 2, episode 5, and yeah. It only ran 6 episodes, which kind of bothered me because they were going to make more, but they said that something about home release wouldn't work or something stupid, and I didn't like that. Yeah, lack of home video release for the show. It is considered to be partially lost as only 2 episodes can be found on the internet, with only brief clips existing for the remaining episodes. Pissed off, man. And this is the dude, Lamorne Morris from New Girl. I liked him a lot better in this. But, yes, my review on BrainRush. See yous. Retrospective. See yous.